Hey, it's Kent with MeekGuitars. So I've got this PRS finished, and I'm going to do a sound test video for it in just a second. It's got a quilted maple top. I did pinstriping in the top. The maple top is pretty thick. The back is black walnut. It's a set neck. The neck is black walnut. Let me see. With purple heart binding. Fretboard is also black walnut. The fretboard and the neck are lightly coated with lacquer, and the whole body's lacquered. It looks really awesome. The bridge is a tonepros locking wraparound bridge, and I recessed it into the body so you can get some really low action. These pickups are Seymour and Duncan phatcats, so they're actually P90s. So you get a lot of growl and personality, but they fit into a humbucker case, which is pretty neat. So you can swap out buckers if you want. Just one volume, one tone, three-way switch. The jack is a piece of purple heart and maple. It weighs about 9 pounds, so it's like holding a Les Paul. The fretboard is a little wider. The nut on this, actually, the nut's made out of purple heart. It's a very, very, very dense wood. It's an oily wood too, so this is perfect material for a nut. But it's 44 millimeters right here, which makes it a little bit wider than a Les Paul. Some of the old 50s Les Pauls had a 44 mil nut, but the neck is very shallow. So you get a lot more space between the strings on this. It's wonderful for like a jazz player or somebody that like shredding is really comfortable on this because the string spacing is just a little bit more. 25-inch scale length. Fretboard radius is 12. It's a 12-inch radius. I'm about to plug it in. I'm going to run this thing through my Tweed Deluxe, 5E3 Tweed Deluxe on the normal channel. I've got a Behringer reverb pedal that I'm going to play with it. But a very comfortable, very pretty PRS style Meek guitar. This thing, when you hear it, it rings like a bell. This is a really wonderful instrument. So I'm going to plug this guy in. Go through the pickups. And a benefit to having these phatcats in humbucker cases is they're incredibly quiet because the case is grounded. So you get this wonderful shielding effect with these. I mean, right now, these are P90s. I'm on the neck pickup, and there is zero hum. And my amp's, it's cranked. So that's the neck pickup. Tones rolled all the way up, everything's all the way up. Middle selection, it's really clean. It retains a lot of that low end still. You get a little phasing. I don't know where that's coming from because these are in series. But the middle channel gives you a little twang. I really like the combo. And then here's the bridge pickup. This thing's had strings on it for, I don't know, 24 hours. So the neck is still sort of adjusting. The strings are brand new. But it really hasn't fallen out of tune that much. The action I've got setup is very comfortable and low. Let's play some tunes. jazz tone, if you roll the tone down, the spacing, because of the 44mm nut, makes that little bit, you know, it's almost about 2mm more than a Fender Stratocaster or Fender neck. And that 2mm dispersed evenly among these 6 strings gives you just enough where it's like it's not crowded. It's really easy to get in. Bite. I love the way these P90s sound. I love Seymour Duncan. But this guitar will eventually be for sale at Guitars and Growlers. I've been really thankful to have their support, and I've got 2 builds, one at their Richardson location and one at their McKinney location. So I'm going to probably throw this at them too, see what they can do. So if you're ever in, you know, Richardson or McKinney, stop by Guitars and Growlers and you can see a Stratocaster and a Telecaster that I've gotten them. But this PRS, man, this thing feels incredible. It's got a wonderful voice. It's just, it rings. It's got great sustain. So it's still neck pickup. Let's do some finger picking. So this is a bridge. really just dig the neck pickup. It's got so much personality. Something's rattling in the back of my hand. Yeah, so overall, I mean, it's a fantastic guitar. It took me a minute to get used to the little bit of difference in the width of the fretboard, but man, it just makes playing so comfortable and smooth. You can really dig into this guitar. I still need to make a truss rod cover. I'm going to make that out of Purple Heart, and I'll put my logo on the top the next day or so. But wonderful guitar. This thing really screams. It's very comfortable. And even though it weighs, I was really surprised to see that it weighed 9 pounds, because it doesn't feel like it. You know, it's just a really comfortable. I'm really happy with how that quilting came out, the Pinstripe. But if you're ever interested in a custom build, my prices aren't outrageous. You can email me at okmeekguitars@gmail.com. MeekGuitars.com is a website. You can get in touch with me through there too. I'm on Facebook and Instagram, MeekGuitars, and then this YouTube channel, of course, which is where I put a lot of, you know, build videos and sound tests and stuff like this. But it's just really awesome. I love the way this thing feels. I can't wait to get it in the hands of somebody else that's interested in a custom boutique PRS. Pinstripe PRS. So, signing off.